IPO day for ARM, ticker symbol ARM. Let's talk about ARM. Should we be in on ARM right now, or is it armless? What do you think? Leave me your thoughts below. I do apologize. IPO day today for ARM. ARM Holdings PLC. For those of you who don't know, that's a publicly traded company over there in the United Kingdom. You don't see PLC here in the US, but I'm from England, so I know all about it. Lovely stuff. Right, ARM Holdings. Let's have a quick look at it and see if we should be in it. Now, this was presented to me by Robinhood. I could have bought the pre-IPO, and if I'd bought the pre-IPO, I could have got it for a staggering price of, are you waiting for it? The pre-IPO price, $51, and I'd be up now 14%. Is that a good idea? Should I be in on it? Well, let's discuss it and let's show you why I didn't buy it. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at ARM right now. First of all, what is ARM? Let me show you what ARM is all about. It's not the thing attached to your legs and your fingers. It's ARM is building the future of computing. It's got some very big customers already and partners. We'll scroll down a little bit, show you a bit more about it. ARM is everything technology matters. 250 billion chips in everything from sensors to smartphones to servers. Now, I just wanted to, before I carry on with ARM, if you do enjoy my humor, which who wouldn't, smash the like button. If you tap the like button, you're more likely to be recommended my videos in the future. If you don't, then maybe I'll be lost forever and you'll never find me again across the whole of the internet. Can you imagine that? A day without me talking to you? Oh my God, what would it be like? All right. Maybe a lot better. Okay, so ARM Holdings, I was presented with the opportunity to buy on the pre-IPO at $51. I declined. I decided it's not a good idea. And the reason is quite simple, because AI is overbought right now. Technology like this is overbought, and pre-IPOs, statistically, in the last few years, are pretty much 90% of them popped and then failed. Now, I don't mean fail completely. I just mean they pop and then they go back down again. The good news for this one is it was relatively priced. It wasn't overpriced, perhaps. It also wasn't a SPAC, Virgin Galactic and others, SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition. They really do badly on IPOs. This one wasn't. But the trouble is, though, my problem is AI is trending too hot right now. Anyone just buying anything that's new that just comes out. I would rather buy it for $100 knowing it's going to 200 than buy it for 58 and in fact it's only a $10 stock. Let's be honest, okay? So that's my thought on it. Let's have a quick look below and see how it appears on Robinhood for you right now. Let's have a quick look. At the moment, obviously, we've got no statistics. There's nothing to talk about. No lows, no highs, no dividends, and all the rest of it. What is ARM? Just from their about section, ARM Holdings is a UK company. I told you that by the PLC, you can tell. Develops and licenses high-performance, low-cost, and energy-efficient CPU products and related technology on which many of the world's leading semiconductor companies and OEMs rely to develop their products. The good news is it does have some very, very good partners. If you go and check out the full list of the partners, I'm not going to bring it all to you now, it does. However, just at first glance, for me, it is the wrong time to buy it. And I'll tell you why. Other than statistically, it's not a good time to buy it. I'm also going to share with you, if we look at, if you look closely at the price, it popped up, immediately started taking profit, then tried to recover, and it's fading away again. Now, the issue here is, considering it's AI and it's trending right now and it's very sexy and rock and roll, I would have expected on IPO day this to do 100%. It hasn't. It's done, at best, it was up at one point, it was up 20%. It's gone back down to 13, 14% right now. I would like to study it a bit more, understand the financials a bit more than just buying it on the IPO. I think my initial reaction when I initially looked at the prospectus from Robinhood, I looked at this and thought $20 for now. And we'll see where we go from there. So I am quite interested in this, but I would rather wait for the hype to go down. Now, if I bought it at 51, you'd say, well, you could have made 14%. This is the problem with an IPO, a pre-IPO, if you'd got it. It's a bit of a lottery, whether you get it or not, but if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. If you get it and you paid 51 today, you can't sell it straight away. I think it is within 90 days. Otherwise, you'll pay a penalty. Not a penalty so much, but you won't be able to be enrolled in pre-IPOs again, I think, for the next year or 6 months. There's some kind of restriction. Now, you might say, who the hell cares? You know, I've only done about 5 or 6 IPOs. I don't do them every day. Pre-IPOs, that is. So it's not a big deal if you want to pay the penalty and just not be able to do it again for 6 months. I'm not quite sure the exact rule right now. It was a while ago since I last did it, but some people don't really care, and some people go, okay, whatever, I'll hold on. You remember when Robinhood IPO'd, the staff weren't allowed to sell the stock, and of course it popped up, went crazy, they couldn't sell it, and by the time it had come down, of course, they were allowed to sell it. It had lost its romance, if you like. So at the end of the day, ARM Holdings for me is about $20 from my initial glancing at the books. I think it's got a bit excited today, but the fact it hasn't gone up 100% today, which it could have done, says to me it's a little bit of a weak sentiment. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to wait. So I would like your thoughts on this one. So click above my head for more links and bits and bobs and my links to my social media, and you can see when I'm buying and selling ahead of time. I like to tell people everything that I'm doing. I aim to be the most honest channel on YouTube TV. And over here, I'll put more videos that you might like. But up here, special, that's coming out today while you're watching this video. By the time you watch this video later on, there'll be a special video up here. I've been asked to record the United States national anthem for halftime shows at football games, and I'm very excited about it. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So check out my United States anthem sung by an Englishman and see how I do it. See if I change the words and mess around with it. You got to have a look now, right? Okay, so go and check that out. Until next time, as always, I'll see you back in the morning when we'll see if we can buy some ARM, maybe in about a week from now. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.